This injustice. Okay. I can't be smiling. I'm talking about injustice in it. I've got to have a serious, straight, angry face. Mm, mm, mm. This injustice. Sorry. Okay. Snap out of it. Focus, focus. Okay. So this poem that I'm doing that I wrote is this the first time I'm actually going through it. It's being a mother. You know, you've got so much to put up with being a mother. Plus, when you have extra dealing with, or you've got some people dealing with that get on your last nerve, like the kids are not enough, and the housework, and the rest of stuff, what comes with being a mother, and the wife, and the businesswoman, and the entrepreneur. But never mind. So, focus, Terry. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, I'm here. So this poem, it was inspired by my son who's autistic. It's another story. I get into that some other time. But when I have to be, I feel like sometimes I have to be fighting for everything for him, and sometimes I feel like I have to be fighting everyone when it's not this, it's that, or something. And sometimes I'm laughing, but it's so serious because sometimes it gets so much and it's overwhelming, and and being a mother can be a lot. Having an autistic child or a disabled child or a child with some form of needs, it can be a lot. Can you imagine when you've got external pressures? You know, it's not easy. And when I do get angry, I turn my anger into poetry. So this is one of my outlets. And so there was an incident where there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do but write, because I can't make people do what they don't want to do, and I can't make people understand. Only a mother would understand my plight now. But as I said, so I decided to take it out on my pen and my paper because that's the only way I could get rid of this anger. So yeah, I wouldn't say anger, but you know what I mean, outlet, outburst. So I wrote this injustice. So I hope you can relate. Drop me a like if you can. Leave me a message if you can. And I hope this will cheer somebody up or help them ease some pressure or strain, or just know that somebody else can relate and you're not going through this alone. Mothers, wives, especially those with children with special needs, you're not alone, and you're doing great, you're doing brilliant. You just hang in there, you know and believe me, it gets better. It gets better with time. So here goes. This injustice. Face. This injustice. That's more like it. Okay. It's hard being a mother, fighting for the good of your child in a world where indifference run rampant and wild, where voices of concern are brushed to the side, and the mother fierce love is met with a tide. The bureaucracy and excuses, deflection and blame. Every day feels like a battle. Every step's the same. They change the times and the escorts and drivers too, with no warning or thought, no care for what we go through. My son, so pure, non-verbal and sweet, deserve consistency and care, not defeat. I see the confusion and fear in his eyes as routines are disturbed and comfort denies. I've watched him struggle, held his hand so tight through the ever changing chaos, both day and night. I've pleaded and reasoned, sought understanding and grace, yet all I'm met with is a cold, indifferent face. To the office I turn, seeking resolution and aid, but my cries for justice seems to just fade. Their responses escalate, adding fuel to the fire, leaving me more frustrated, my patience worn and dire. This injustice is heavy, a burden so deep. Yet for my child's future, I will not sleep. I'll fight with all my strength, with all my heart, for the good of my son. I'll never depart. Though the road is tough and fraught with despair, a mother's love and courage are beyond compare. In this injustice, I stand tall and strong. For my child's well-being, I'll battle lifelong.